So we've got this question. A bag contains 10 marbles, 24 onyx, and 12 diamonds. If a stone is picked at random, what's the probability that it's an onyx, it's a diamond, it's a marble, it's either an onyx or a diamond, it's either a marble or an onyx? Now let's solve this. So remember, we're told that we have 10 marbles, 24 onyx, and 12 diamonds. Now the first thing we want to do is to write the formula for probability. Probability that an event will occur is the number of required occurrence or required outcome all over number of possible outcomes. Can you see? Now remember, the total is always the denominator, while what you are asked to find is always the numerator. So from the question, we have 10 marbles, 24 onyx, and 12 diamonds. So we have number of marbles equals to 10, number of onyx equals to 24, number of diamonds equals to 12, and then we have the total equals to 10 plus 24, 34 plus 12 will give us 46. Do you understand? So let's answer question A. What's the probability that the stone picked is an onyx? So we have probability that it's an onyx will be equals to, how many onyx do we have? 24 all over. What's the total number of stones? 46. Do you understand? 2 goes here 12, 2 goes here 23. So we have probability that it's an onyx equals to 12 over 23. Do you understand? Now let's do for B. Let's rub up this so we can solve for B. So B is, what's the probability that the stone picked is a diamond? So we have probability that it's a diamond equals to, how many diamonds do we have? 12. And what's the total number of stones? 46. 2 here 6, 2 here 23. So it means that probability that it's a diamond equals to 6 over 23. Do you understand this? Let's rub up so we can find C. So we have C. What's the probability that the stone pick is a marble? So probability that it's a marble. How many marbles do we have? 10 all over. What's the total number of stones? 46. 2 here 5, 2 here 23. So we have probability that it's a marble equals to 5 over 23. Do you understand this? Alright, so let's find D and E. Let me rub up so we can find D and E. Now from what we solved, we discovered that the probability of picking an onyx is 12 over 23. And we got probability of picking a marble as 5 over 23. And probability of picking a diamond at 6 over 23. Now let's do D. D says, what's the probability that the stone pick is either an onyx or a diamond? Now we know that probability of picking an onyx is 12 over 23. We know that probability of picking a diamond is 6 over 23. And then I told you that or in probability symbolizes plus. So all we just need to do is to add the probabilities together. Do you understand? So let's solve it. Probability of onyx or diamond will be equals to, what's the probability of onyx? 12 over 23. Or means plus, what's the probability of diamond? 6 over 23. Do you understand? Now we find the LCM. LCM of 23 and 23 will give us 23. 23 divided by 23 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. Plus 23 divided by 23 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. Do you understand? 12 plus 6 is 18. So we have 18 over 23. Do you understand? So let's do E. E is what's the probability that it's either a marble or an onyx. Now we do this. Now don't forget, probability that it's a marble plus probability that it's an onyx. So we have probability of marble or onyx. Now what did we get as probability of marble? We got it as 5 over 23. And what did we get as probability of onyx? 12 over 23. So we'll be having 5 over 23 plus 12 over 23. Now we also find the LCM. 23. 23 divided by 23 is 1. 1 times 5 is 5 plus 23 divided by 23 is 1. 1 times 12 is 12. So we have 5 plus 12 all over 23. And this will give us probability of marble or onyx equals to 5 plus 12 is 17 all over 23. And this is our answer. So don't forget, when you have something like this, probability of picking a marble or an onyx, you find the probability of picking a marble, you find the probability of picking an onyx, and you add them together. Same thing if you have probability of picking a red ball or picking a blue ball. You find the probability of picking a red ball, you find the probability of picking a blue ball, and then you add together. I hope you understand.